It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Tonight, hard to believe, our final Thursday night game of the year, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
To kick off.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, back to 60. Drop 60.
Pass caught by Fannin. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a 1st down.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back 7's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that, and they surrender the catch here and the 1st down.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, they're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not close.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Seahawks 0. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry here for Ken Walker. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love when you can do it open space.
What the fuck?
Just a 1-game spread between a 3 and 4 seed right now. This next team on the Cavs and then hands-free. Tarver, we know he loves to draw those fouls. He shot 8 free throws in the last 3 games. Be careful. I feel like that number could be a lot higher than the pass passing lanes. Cleveland is top 10 in deflections and steals.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9.
See, we were talking before the telecast. You made a point. Knicks better come out focused very early because in the last game on Sunday, Pats played in Oklahoma City against the Thunder, and we're trailing 28-5 in the first quarter. You know
Looking
that
to
was
throw
a point of
Haskins.
emphasis.
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down plays.
Trying to come out with more focus. These Knicks teams got to be aware of that's who they're facing tonight. Both teams playing good basketball. The Knicks 12-3 in their last 15.
And a nice spin into some open field.
19-6 since late December, so they started playing well before.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. For a Cincinnati score. Talk about flipping the script. That punt return 86 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Also officiating tonight, John Vogel, the crew chief, Mitchell Irvin.
First and now for the extra point.
Jalen Brunson has had two lower scoring games the last
It's
couple.
good, and they
His
jump down
teammates,
here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
two good wins in a row, both with strong fourth quarters. Like to get off for a good start here tonight. Brunson off the bounce. Finds Josh Hart. Hart with his three-pointer. Nearly backed it in. Mobley the rebound. Bats here at home 19-11. They started slowly as Wade misses. Gets his own rebound. It's all the way back out. Mitchell has got unlimited range.
So after
He
surrendering
misses
the
as well.
punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
Fell down.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Meanwhile, on the road, they've won 3 in a row, and now over 500, 14-13 away from the north. Just kind of think coming off that Chicago win for this
Coming
team.
to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Him facilitating
So Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. So look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that a lot of the guys make good plays out there. I think that he's a pretty good player. Beats him up, I think, on the perimeter. Help him out with the receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Not going to let up on that and see defense continue to focus on disrupting him as much as possible. They know how good he is. Hopefully, he knocks down the three-pointer. Mobley having another strong season. Didn't make the All-Star team this year. Last year, of course, Defensive Player of the Year.
Now it's Haskins.
That's a
The side is complete on the diving effort. 13 yards on his first catch. Shoots a first down as well.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Helping out the rook with a heck of a catch.
From the Cavs, they can get hot. They're one of those teams. Obviously, Mitchell, hard. Bridges gets inside. Scampers. He thought there was a whistle, and it sounded like there was a whistle. He stopped.
Now it's first and 10. And they're doing a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. Stephen with Walker on second down. And they'll get this just to the 46. 1-yard gain. Just not a celebration right there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Say, I think Yabusele just got hit in the nose on that possession. He was holding his face. I said, they're not in on the joke yet. They don't know about the Nick Sellies.
They'll need the 39 here for
something you have to keep track
This is
of
third
because
down.
everybody seems to be coming up with multiple Sellies, as you call it. Sellies, celebrations, not cell phones, but listen, Mike, I don't know if you know,
Here's
but
Haskins
I
to
wore an invisible belt as a celebration for those years.
And now fourth down.
As a block by Bridges, but the follow.
On fourth down, ready to punt Michael Dixon.
Looking to run. Gets past Clark, goes inside, sidestep, and foul by Donovan Mitchell.
And that'll hit the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
James Harden with the ball. Finally, Donovan mentioned you want to push the pace. You want to go right at James Harden, whoever it is, on that back line for Cleveland right now, because that is going to be one of the Knicks' greatest strengths.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Inside, and it's complete. Yeah, they worked this well upfield across the 45. Now he marked as a 27-yard pickup. Another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season. That is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
Down the right sideline. He will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 8th rushing touchdown on the campaign and 10th overall. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead.
Bridges has a height advantage on Donovan Mitchell. He gets a nice soft ball left time.
Extra play by McPherson up and good.
Trying to score quick and doing a good job. He's not getting back on D very well. As though the 3rd highest scoring team in the NBA.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this
Has been a
one
high
away.
turnover guard during his career. Towns drives inside, draws the foul. That's going to go against Oakland.
And a loose football. And the Bengals have recovered it. It's great to be a pro quarterback, wide receiver. Those guys got an endorsements.
Might be 7 feet tall. You're thinking that's a mismatch. Josh Hart throughout his entire career has proven no, it's not. He's an undersized guy that's tougher than you, that's going to use his flash.
Not looking good for him right now.
That's going to be his advantage. Great defensive stop there. You're seeing what it led to down here.
Chicago, Cleveland, and 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead.
On Sunday. A lot of good games.
What a start for them. Still in the first quarter.
Route that boy up.
Still figuring out combinations, especially with the good players. Now it's going to accuracy has to do the same. Howard Barton, Dennis Scooter, and Keon Ellis. Those acquired from Sacramento. But an impact off the bench. Nice hands from Towns. Knocked it loose out
So
of
this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first is another kickoff as well.
The next defensive player of the game. I just love that the Knicks do that because it just shows that everything top of mind. You guys are doing one point or not at the end of the game. Every night, go out there and sit down in the stands and make some plays. Harden kicks it out. Oakley gets a clean look. Oakley with his second three-pointer.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Just 30%.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Loose with the ball. That's good help defense from the Cavs. Made Towns think twice about taking it to the bench.
Walker to begin the drive. Scratch out about a yard over the 32.
Beautiful pass.
You talk about this Bengals defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them in defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this from being top 10 in the league against the pass? Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And when those add up into big mistakes, add up into points against you.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a third down coming up.
He fires from three. That's off the mark. Rebound deflected. Martin comes the other way. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Goes inside. Beautiful defensive play from Anunoby, but he throws right back inside to Mitchell. And Mitchell gets a layup. Mike Brown calls a timeout. Well, not a bad
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Basketball will never throw it under your own rim. Something bad could happen.
Now Haskins. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to fourth down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. Nice punt, but good work on the return to give back 11 yards. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10.
Get exclusive offers and select new Volvo models. Contact your Volvo retailer to learn more.
ACE's Yard RX program prescribes the best lawn care specific to your yard's needs, delivered every season. Because when you want greener grass, less weeds, and fewer bugs, you can get a personalized prescription delivered free from the Helpful Fix Savings. Subscribe now and save 20% on everything you need all year. From our store to your front door, and service so good it's guaranteed.
Because they are pushing back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here's second and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Lines over time. Amazing shoots anyway, so that's why every page is colorful. I'm a huge Knicks fan, I'm a huge Walt fan, and to be a part of his legacy.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. They'll set up a throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
1,000 points, that's who he is. That's why he's become, he is one of the greatest offensive players of all time. The question is for Cleveland, can he sit down in the stands and this Cleveland team not be 20 points worse per 100 possessions?
Looking to throw.
Defensively, he's uncooked. That's what the law
Man, and he hits him in stride. Now he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball in his hands.
Fourth down is a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Inside, Gallery Sam easily scores down low. Now it's down 7.
This second and 4.
Beautiful quick move from Hartford, crashing out.
Again, he'll drop the throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play.
The Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speed chasing guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now. Put a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Playing at a different pace than everybody else. Just taking his time, gets where he wants to go, does what he wants to do.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Open for 3. Like you said,
and they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Launches from long distance. Rebound,
He's going to use his legs here. And now lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more on the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
This is the free throw. Jeremy Sohan is in the game.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
2 different seasons, so yeah, he scores a lot, but he is willing to pass it, find guys. Seems like he gets joy from it. Mitchell Robinson, Landry Shanahan as well. Shot clock at 5. Schroeder, very aggressive defensively. Russell's falling away baseline. Long goal. Rebound tipped.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And stretch out the yard to the 30, and that's all.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freeing up the D lineman to make the play.
Bridges is on the floor. Of all the coaches you play for, who had the look to just see not
ball on the 30 now. Here's a second and 8.
You heard of a guy named Jeff Van Gundy. Houston on the rookie. Everything I did was just.
Haskins will throw. His throw incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Lulling guys to sleep, isn't it? Just uses that size that he has. It's a beautiful photo. It's almost like it's a summer bowling game.
The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8.
Sohan, good hustle to save minutes from turning that over.
Now it's Haskins.
Sohan gets in the paint.
Now will caught. It's Horton. And it's the 4.8 shot clock.
Substitutions.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Once he gets you on his hip, you're in big trouble. He's got those big shoulders. A little push for his buddy, Jalen Brunson. Jalen's taking notice. He definitely is. He tries to work. What can this other end have to say about that? Lefties just don't get along. Alvarado gets into first down. Most of 5 seconds. Sohan has it. Back to Brunson.
Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. Bounce on the other side of midfield at the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Schroeder is a guy you're not like you're rooting for the other team. He's a guy you saw the moment he came in, you see so clearly he understands what his role is to be pesky, to annoy Jalen Brunson, to get into him.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way. They could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Here's Haskins setting up the screen here. This is Walker. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Second down and 4.
6-yard shot brings up 2nd and 4. Bengals 18-yard line.
Now an audible here into something else.
Like you said earlier, his coaches trying to figure out the rotations, trying to
Just a couple of yards shy of the end zone. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Play action. Haskins. The ball comes out when they hit, but they say it's incomplete.
Look at what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Coming up high, trying to bounce back from that loss to OKC.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Everything ASAP. Guess what? With the Caesar Sportsbook app, you can place your bets in just a few taps. It's made with New Yorkers in mind. It's direct, it's no nonsense.
Point after try forthcoming.
Sports betting action. Because Caesar Sportsbook was made for fans who don't want to miss a
He's got it as the score is now 31-7.
With Caesar Sportsbook, a business sports betting partner of the New York Knicks.
The 3 for me, only a 2, serves up the big QP for just $10.99. And that's 85% more beef than some quarter-pound burger. Yeah, get back for me. This is how you value me. This chili 3 for me is the best.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Talk about easy to invest in.
The Bengals drive about to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can.
Oh, he's hitting off the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks are picked. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery on a Seattle touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. The guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He's singing in the shower postgame. After right down the middle. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Really working on defense. It's a slow process sometimes. Progress seems slow, and then all of a sudden, one stretch with 10 of 11. Even when one goes in, he starts to get a little confidence.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. CD, that's the second time this half they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game, so you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move for first down. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and 3. Back to throw. And a fine chase on the right side, complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Ernest Jones, the linebacker, with a sack.
Second chance points. That's a beautiful pass.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Limited range came in that time, but the Robinson able to grab it. That's with the push by speed to Shannon.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Side out, he should have about it. Moving those feet, trying not to pick with too much. Robinson just falls down. Robinson didn't leave the defensive path that he was in. He would have won it. That's not a good call. Robinson will sit down. I think what you said is important. It continues to be talked about if the defender stays on their path. It seems like he did.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Haskins to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
A car that doesn't elevate everyone's experience is a car that stops short of amazing.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That is close. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw now on first down. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Back to throw. Haskins. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins. Throw out wide to Walker. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. And he's going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Haskins. As he throws there, incomplete.
The rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Josh Hart, inside pass, Moses. Triple team back out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
2 of 9.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
No hesitation. Wade hits another. That's his 3rd three-pointer.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawks touchdown.
When you give up a long touchdown drive, you're looking for a silver lining. In this case, it's the fact that your offense had a chance to rest, and now they can come out and feel charged up and ready to go.
Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
But here's the guy, he tips it, and he's the first one out of the circle before anybody touches the ball. A little bit of gamesmanship.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
One hand snags, man.
Down inside the 30-yard line.
He didn't want to do that. All right, it's time to stop playing on. Let's go lock in. Lock in.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins.
All right, time. He shook back. You shook back now. You did it. You done shook back now. I ain't about to play around with your ass no more. That should have been a block.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6.
6 points, that fast.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
All right, time to get going now.
This time, no hesitation. Get it, Towns.
Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. They'll drop to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
Great thing.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Oh, we ain't tripping.
You get good head of steam going.
He'll try and do this himself.
Fuck this shit.
And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Y'all not about to get me like that.
3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they hit the conversion anyway.
Y'all not about to get me like that.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, fuck.
47. He'll look to throw. Now they go straight. It's complete. On the move past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On play action, they'll throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised them there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
2nd and 7.
He's proven obvious. Stuff out there.
Run up the middle with Irving.
He broke the plane.
Gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Go now. Get down.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go
Sometimes when quarterbacks run a sneak, they wait a second or two just to see which way to go with the football. And in this case, that hesitation cost him.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for two. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Alvarado's floater is good. Bringing that offense out every once in a while. He's always looking for other guys running the point guards properly.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a two-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
In the NBA, 64-18. Obviously, from playoff time.
Now it's Haskins.
Injuries were certainly a part of that.
Over the middle, caught by London.
Man, what the hell?
Across the 45 before it's run down. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Now scoring the most points that he scored per game. Shifting back to being aggressive, scoring 28 points per game this year. He's shooting 49%. That's career high too, so he could do that. Nice pass from Alvarado. Bridges back. He'll shoot. Part of that was going to miss so much time.
Here's Haskins to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Martin was the guy who arrived, and obviously they're looking for a guy to have some usage. James Harden didn't look at the ball in the good part. You have two guys.
Looking to throw, Haskins. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all those rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Throw the ball away, Jones.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
That's the 2nd time they're trying to get it. Oh, nice save. Alvarado had reached down, but Tyson. It's a real sloppy pass from both teams. Alvarado's shaking.
Looking to throw. Left side here, and it's complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. The Bengals bring out their punter now. As he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Oh, sir. That's a fun matchup. This is going to annoy the other one the most. Really, you pick up
and he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
See, now that's one of those games where he was clearly fouled by Hart. The guy doesn't get it. Better now stay with the play. And maybe a nice pass for another assist.
Here's a turnover again, man.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harden. This is 2nd and 8.
Turnover for Cleveland. Goes right at Harden. Later, missed it.
18, right here. Seven Pirates.
They'll look to throw. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark it down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Dog. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuck the run.
Well qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on all 2026 Equinox models being financed with China Financial. Or current qualified buyers can get this Equinox.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield with the safety bit.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now he'll take it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers.
Doing too much in the game.
This defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing the second and a bundle. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
This is 140 years of Mercedes-Benz innovation. It's more than a feeling. It's a bond. Experience everything a Mercedes-Benz SUV has to offer today. No flight, no weather. It's just a flight.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Tiger, 18 Tiger. Go.
They'll look to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. And this is going to be incomplete.
This is one pussy-ass game.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
got that trade forever. That 2006 second-round draft pick for the Lions.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one at this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
So he got a warning. He's over the baseline inbound. Sometimes they pull a technical foul right away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
That's what he does. Here's the one. His foot was just over the line. Either a hand or a foot.
Like you said, he's pushing the limits. He's going to see what he can get away with. He knows he's not playing the whole game. He can use some of his fouls. He can try to get 8-second counts and step over the baseline and almost get a technical.
Now this is going to happen to the front court. I don't understand. We're about, I don't know, 25, 30 rows up. So you can't ask the officials.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Second violation. Now all of a sudden it's next ball. So
held up the 8 fingers, 8-second count.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one wasn't incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
To do to bring value to this team. When he's out there, he is an offensive rebounding monster. Those kind of rebounds will exchange.
Haskins will throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's DJ Turner who's got it. He's on his way. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, that team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Get some of those offensive boards, finds the shooter. Ruxler's going to let that go.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing, and partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he's got him past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
That's good. Which would trail by as many as 12. Two-point game, just under 4 to play. Harden throws it up.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
such a key level.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Point guard spot, being a league leader in assists, being a league leader 3 times, scoring the ball, and to do it all at the pace when he does it. It makes you feel like it's his game and everyone else is playing it. Comfort County Lions have assistant coach former emphasis.
Now we give right side. And they'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Assistant coach, so like it just lifts everybody around.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just